Hey, welcome everyone. My name is Brijesh Dev, and I am one of the enablers of the Test Chat community. And today we bring in a special video on the Test Chat YouTube channel. And I will be speaking to Gaurav Khurana, the Tester of the Year from the Test Chat community 2022. Now, it may seem a little late, but there is a context to this. We are celebrating our third anniversary on the 6th of June, and that's why we bring you this special video. So, without any further delay, let me call Gaurav. Welcome, Gaurav.
Thank you, Brijesh, for inviting me on this opportunity and congratulations for completing 3 years in the test chat.
Yeah, thank you so much, Gaurav. Congratulations to you too. You are as much a part of the community as I am. The community is never a one person, it is always a group of people. So, congratulations to all of us for completing 3 years. And thank you for making this journey special. Uh, you know, you were the tester of the year 2022 for the test chat community for your contributions and for everything that you did for the community. You were everywhere, winning contests, any contests. We kind of used to write it. Okay, any community, any contest, we used to say, okay, Gaurav Khurana is going to be there. Okay, we know. We were so confident. And not only did you participate, but you made sure that you win the contest. So I'm going to ask you some questions around that as well. But I want to first ask you, how did you come to know about the test chat?
Uh, so I think I joined in maybe after 6 months of formation. I'm not very sure, but maybe I think via LinkedIn, I must have got the link to join. And then I realized that it was there for on WhatsApp also for some time. Then I was thinking that why, how come I missed that opportunity also? But yeah, since then it was like a very good platform, because earlier I have never seen where people can have a continuous discussion. Like we do have platforms like Stack Overflow, or where people post a specific question and then answer. Then it's not like you are talking to people. And I know that there were some Facebook groups as well where people mostly ask things about automation. But test chat was one of the unique places where I saw that, because of the Telegram is also a very good platform which gives us the opportunity to have continuous and lengthy discussions on some topics which I have not seen before. So that's how I think from LinkedIn I got the link, and then continuously I'm participating because I like it. That's why I might not be opening other things, but I do open the test chat to increase the learning, to network with people. And there are so many advantages that I have seen in the last 2.5 years.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you, Gaurav. No, your participation is already, been an example for a lot of other testers. You participated in those lengthy discussions. Some people complain that the discussions are too lengthy and they go on almost overnight when their telegram is buzzing, even through the night with people commenting. But I think, for people to come and express, it's very important that they should be, they should have a platform like that. So you mentioned that, that there are open discussions about various topics around testing. Um, what are some of the things that you really, really enjoyed during the course of the past 2.5 years? Some discussions that you can highlight, maybe?
Yeah, so there are various kinds of discussions, especially that manual and automation, that thing come. And many a times people are worried about their interviews also. I remember one of the person who was having an interview next day and everybody gave him advice, and he got the job as well. So that was really good to see that people are caring, they are replying to that, and they are understanding the concern. And we have people with various experiences, those who are yet to join a job and those who are there in the industry for 30 plus years. So we get a good amount of knowledge that is there in the group, and the experience also helps, and it helps you in understanding the what is there in the industry, because there are many blogs and all where people have worked for some years, they don't know the reality, but they still are putting some of the content over there, reading it from elsewhere, not knowing what's the reality. So here people are there who can guide you. So those kind of are very interesting. And at times you come to know the viewpoint of various people and how that is also relevant. Like you also change your decision, like, okay, why a certain people thinks in that way, like what okay, when test cases are not relevant, why it's not relevant in a certain situation, right? So I like test cases. I know somebody who don't like. So but when I discuss with them, I know their context, that why they don't like and why I like and what was my context. So then you come to know, okay, there can be a context where it's not useful, or it's not useful in what context, because then people start arguing also. And the good part is that we have some house rules and we allow we like respectfully disagree with each other as well. So that is also. And there are some people, like we know that who keep on asking, changing their names and all, right? People are still helpful, they are still advising them that how you can be even better. Some people have a lot of fear and all that. So really see a lot of discussion, because it's mostly, I also enjoy because it's mostly around testing. It's not like why you are getting an exception in selenium, right? It can have three reasons. But for other things you don't like test cases, there are 20 reasons, and
Yeah.
those 20 reasons give you 20 different projects context. So that helps in learning. So I really enjoy those kind of discussions in the test chat forum.
Yeah, no, I think you've given some very good examples, and the first one that you quoted was just before our first anniversary, when this guy, young, fresh out of college, he wanted some help with interview preparation, and he posted a question on the test chat, and it was James Bach who actually answered, and there was this one-on-one conversation with him, and he answered all the questions that James asked. And James then told, okay, so you were all set for the job tomorrow. Okay. And then he got some advice from Michael Bolton. He got some advice from many others in the group. I think Mahesh was the one who advised him. Then I think you also chipped in. There were a few other people also
Correct. Yeah,
gave,
yeah.
who gave him some advice. And the next day he comes in and he's like, "Yeah, I got the job," and thank you everyone. So that is the kind of things that we do. So apart from that, I mean, one area where you have really excelled, or you are excellent, there is something which is going on. Okay, so today I want to know the secret. What is the secret formula of winning the contests? Because whatever contests we have hosted, you won them all. Okay, whatever contest any other community hosts, you go participate, you win it. So what is the secret, Gaurav? How do you do it?
Yeah. So the first thing is like I get a kick, like I because contest it's like a sprint where you can learn something in a very short time.
Yeah.
So there is a tool that is coming, and you just have a time box things, like sometimes they are of 36 hours. And we had one hosted on TTC which was very different, like 21 days. So you think you can test, that was one of my favorites, where even testing skills, not only the tool parts are there. So I think one of the key factor is sometimes collaboration also helps, like when you have various people and you assign to some task, you distribute among them. And generally you think from the stakeholder perspective, like people who are judging you, right? Sometimes you get too much technical and solving the problem. But when you have to win, you have to think from the other person's perspective as what they might be looking for. So you have to give the solution in that way, that okay, they might not like this part, but you can impress them with the other part. So I keep on thinking of those various factors which I can add in, which things that okay, there are five judges, maybe two of them might not like, but three of them will definitely like that feature. So adding those ingredients in your submission helps you. And with experience also, like since you participate, so that also adds on, because I think we have where we invite the judges and they also judge in front of you, like in so you think you can test, we saw that there were judges invited, participants invited. So those kind of events also help you to know that how people have judged, like what are the judges suggestions are there. So keeping all those things in mind and add it in your submission helped me in the past to win or get some good positions in those hackathons.
Well, so there you have it, guys. I mean, that is Gaurav's formula. He tries to read the mind of the judges, if I may say so, and tries to crack it open and then say, oh, this is what the judge is looking for. So let me just give him or her that little piece, and then okay, so having said that, Gaurav, you have been contributing a lot to the testing community, and I'm really, really thankful to you for your contributions. You have your own blog page, you have your own YouTube channel, you have shared tools, you have created experience reports on tools. Uh, so, what is the energy? I mean, what is the source of the energy that you have for doing so many things and for contributing so much to the community? How do you do that?
So one thing that does is like I'm too much social. Like I like to be at these places and doing discussion with people, knowing things. And blog is like I created a long time back, but I could not be very consistently add to that. But yeah, I believe in that sharing is caring thing, because at
Yeah.
Microsoft also we there is a philosophy. They say that don't waste too much time on a thing, ask for help,
Yes.
right? Or give help. So it's like if you are stuck in a problem, solve it for 3 hours. If you can't, ask for help. Don't waste another 3 days over it, because there are so many people that can help you. And
Right.
when people can help you, you can help them back as well. And it really helps, like with so many blogs and so many things, that because there are very less time when you Google a problem and you don't get a solution, at least for the technical part. For rest, we have the test chat where we can have contextual discussions. But generally most of it, like people have already answered it. So like for example, I use Azure DevOps a lot. I created a series on that, and I see that there is one particular video where I'm getting so many questions, so many comments. So I know that, okay, this is a problematic area which is disturbing. So I was planning another video on that, because I know that that can help people. So it's like sharing is caring. That concept actually I have got from someone, so I should contribute back. So that actually helps me. Like even like recently I visited Manali also, so I create a personal blog as well, because sometimes when you search for things and you read Google reviews, so you expect that people are putting genuine reviews, so you land up in a place, because I had to spend 5 days in a hotel. So it was like reading those reviews, and then when I read it, I think that I should contribute back so that someone else can get the
Yeah.
same help. uh, so just video, one video that I was planning today is like, in all the hill station you have this small road, right? But you don't know where it begins and where it ends. You want a hotel near that. So this time I did the research, and I'll be putting a video where it's easy for other people at least to decide that, okay, this is the starting point, this is the end point.
So, well, I've always had that curious question, and just going a little off topic, but where is the mall? Is the question that I want to ask. There is a
Uh,
mall
the-
road, but where is
Correct.
the
That's a
mall?
good question. It's just like a normal market, but it's on a hill station, so they call it mall road.
Yeah, I know. And you're right. Almost all hill stations have a mall route, which is quite interesting. Anyways, Gaurav, because of your contributions to the community, I think we look for a lot of parameters in testers, like how vocal they are within the tester community, because our mission is to bring out a tester's voice to help them, contribute more. And since you are also driven by the philosophy of paying it forward, that is, you say sharing is caring, which is a very beautiful thing, and you do that. I think that is the mantra of your channel also. So looking at all those aspects and looking at your contributions, you were awarded the Tester of the Year 2022, because no other tester came as close as you in terms of contributing, sharing knowledge, helping other testers, voicing your own opinion at times when it was required, when there was some discussion going on, and it is important that we take a stand for testing, for testers. You did that as well. So congratulations on that. But again, a question. What motivates you to do things at such a broad level, and what is it that you would want to tell other testers?
Okay. So first of all, thanks a lot for giving that award. When I got it, like I was a little shocked also. Like I was like, it's like a lifetime achievement award. Sometimes maybe people will feel that they are standing on IFA and they got the tester of the year. So I think that consistency also helped. Like since I was part of it for the 2.5 years, almost every day, like I used to log in and reply to people question. Like sometimes I read that okay, this question got missed. So I was thinking that, and sometimes like even though that is not relevant, I try to search that okay, let me get it, maybe it will help me in the future, because there are generic questions or situations. So the thing was like how I can solve that problem. For example, once I created a video that, because I see that people starting with their first program in Selenium, how to open browser, and they were struggling a lot. So I just created that one video so that it solves the problem for every time, that every time it comes. So so the advice that I would give to testers is that try to be a try to be in these forums, and where you get various kinds of uh, knowledge that you get without participating in doing the actual thing. For example, I have never used Cypress or Playwright, but because of reading that discussion, I know that what all things can happen, right? And there are people who are working in startup, who are working in different culture, they are doing AI, DevOps, and all the various things. And with that discussion, you get the sometimes the confidence or what level the community is, right? Sometimes people are like I have created an account on TopMate where I see that people who are so much talented, they know so many things, but still there is a fear in them, right? While I see rest of the community, like some people are not doing those technical part or the testing part, but still so you get to know that what is there in the industry, right? What people are going forward. So community helps you, plus you get various into community events. For example, the test chat gave me the chance to present in one of the conferences, right? Which if I am not participating, I will never be aware, and I will not even try to do that, right? Presenting in a live event is a different thing than presenting in your team's meeting at office. So those things help you also in seeing that, because I see that some people, for example, I will not name anyone, but some people talk very less, right? But they read it. I do get the feedback, right? Once I was sitting in my office cab and someone like, "Are you Gaurav Khurana? I read your text in the Telegram chat or somewhere, right?" So they know you. So you know that, okay, people are like even the 21 days, 21 thing, right? That was a very good thing. So we have a office group called as sports chat, right? After COVID, there is no sports going on, but the group is still there, right? So daily I used to post that 21 days. Some people used to like. So somebody met me in office. They were asking some usual conversation. So they tell me that okay, that 21 days is a good thing. I'm following it. Please keep on doing that, right? So so people are like whenever you post, as you know, that branding is also one of the thing, right? It creates a brand for you, right?
Yes.
People are reading. People want to read that content. It's just that they don't get time maybe to contribute, but they like it. They want more such content, so that also motivates the feedback that you get. And one thing is, like we say, that education is very less in testing, so that also motivates me to educate people with the right thing that should be there. So so one fresher, like who is my friend, who has just joined as a, I think, intern. So he was asking that whether I can do that postman thing that you did, right? I did last year, but they saw it now. They say that they want to do, and he was very much hesitant to ask that whether I can post it. Right? I said that yeah, you post it, maybe others will learn, and they will, and everybody have their own experience, their own style of learning. So it helps, and I think for helping others and for your grooming, you should be participated in community events and do all such things for your, that will benefit you in long term. Like I got this tester of the year award. I like, I want to see everyone else also get it, right? And not only me, there are various people, like various awards and various community that's been going on. So yeah, you have various learnings over there, so do participate. You will not have just technical learnings, but overall, like you share many leadership skills and things like that. So that those things are also very important.
Well, thank you so much, Gaurav, for those tips, for those ideas, and for sharing your thoughts on the test chat community. We see you as one of the leading community members. Your contributions are immensely helpful, not only for other community members, but you've been a source of inspiration for us enablers as well. Because in a lot of conversations, we talk about people, taking their example, like look what Gaurav is bringing to the table is very different, and uh, and it gives us a challenge in terms of designing contests and events. That okay, can we do something to beat Gaurav Khurana? But he's always there to beat us. That's always a good thing. But having said that, I mean, I want to really thank you. You did mention about conferences. We want to bring in more such opportunities where we bring in opportunities to new speakers who want to take the stage and voice their opinion. I think it's a very good thing that we've been trying to do. So a little self pat on the back maybe, but yeah, thank you for being associated. We really appreciate your contributions, and it has been a pleasure to have you as a part of the community, Gaurav. Keep shining, keep growing more and more, and the community is there with you always.
Thank you for keeping it consistent and running it for 3 years, because we see that many people start the initiative but after some time they die or people are not active. But I see that we are growing and and being a partner with many of the events I saw, and now we have various channels also created using fully experimenting various things even in WhatsApp communities. So keep growing, and yeah, I will be the part of the journey always.
Thank you so much, Gaurav. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you.